Welcome to the Château de Lalande, a 16th century chateau in the heart of France. Join us each day of Advent as we get this 19-bedroom home ready for Christmas. We'll be cooking, decorating, and discovering Christmas traditions from all over the world. Welcome to Christmas at Lalande. Hello and welcome to another day of Advent here at Lalande, where I'm in the kitchen with my aunt and uncle, and we're cooking some traditionally French food, especially the starter that I'm going to be working on. It's Coquille Saint-Jacques, scallops in white wine served in a shell. It's a dish that's prepared a lot at this time of year for the end of year festivities.
In France, we celebrate Christmas Eve. And we try to congregate as a family. And after midnight mass, where we all go together, we stop and have a meal afterwards, like a type of buffet, which include smoked salmon,
Yes.
prawns, oyster definitely.
It's quite heavily seafood based. Tatinette and I went to the market together and we found some delicious scallops.
We did.
So if you didn't see our market day, I will put a link to it here. That was a couple of days ago. And so it is time to prepare them and we'll show you how that's done. And then we will also show you the dish that Tatinette is doing.
I'm working on doing a main course, which is a bit like a hachis parmentier.
That's a shepherd's pie.
Yes, but instead of the beef, I'm using duck, confit duck.
And that's what's making it French.
That's right. and a nice persillade. Makes it even...
You are in charge of persillade.
I'm in charge of not cutting my fingers.
So persillade is a mixture of garlic and parsley, very finely chopped. This is the dream team in the kitchen, without a shadow of a doubt. Christmas has truly arrived at Lalande. Does that mean you're sous chef?
I am third cook and bottle washer. Yes.
So, confit de canard, as you can guess, is made with duck. But pieces of duck which have been slowly cooked for hours and hours and hours, to the point that the meat just fall out of the bone.
It's literally just
That's right.
oozing off.
And then all the fat which the duck has given is put on top of it, and you can keep it for months on end.
Yeah, it's preserved. It's totally preserved in its own fat. And so you usually buy it already tinned like this, ready-made. It takes a very long time to make. So most people buy it like this. But the great thing is that once you've got a tin, not only do you get the duck to use in your recipe, but then you can save all of the incredible duck fat. And this is what we'll be cooking the roast potatoes in on Christmas Day. So that is gold. We must have that for Christmas.
Yes.
Well, I'll help you doing the
shredding.
shredding. Let's shred
Let's
away.
shred
Wait, I need an apron. I haven't got an apron. So this is quite a long task.
Sorry, can I just...
Enthusiastic potato mushing in the background.
It's part of the culinary experience.
Man on a mission.
With cufflinks?
He's wearing cufflinks while smashing.
Hello?
Oh wow! Oh, you've got lovely cufflinks. They're beautiful.
So here, the good thing about this job is that you can put, well, I'd say 5 pieces in there to 1 piece here. Got that ratio? Is that right?
About right, yes. We feel totally overwhelmed because the room is so beautiful.
Do you like it?
Absolutely.
Glorious.
And it's not only that, because it's all the feeling you've put into making it so welcoming to us both.
That's
and
because
every
we're
morning
happy.
we wake up and we see that beautiful tree, the beautiful garden, all flashing, and it just makes you feel, yes, it's Christmas and we are with family.
It's Christmas and we're all together,
Yes.
and not many people are able to be
Very
with all
Which
of
is
their
what I was
families.
going to say. We are so privileged.
Oh, and there's a hedgehog in the crash.
Of course there's a hedgehog in the you added it. Did you add it for Philip?
I did. It's on the roof, pointing down, having a look over the edge, waving at the ball.
Well done.
We do feel privileged to have been able to be with you, to be with our family.
Yes.
When you think so many people have had all their dream totally crushed with the
Again.
new restriction. Yet again.
Yes.
But I don't think that there are any families who will ever take being together for granted again.
No, never again.
For
Never
me,
again.
it's so special.
Never again. I miss your mother so much because I
Yes.
haven't seen her for 2.5 years.
It's
and I
insane.
was so looking forward to see her and Percy.
Yeah. So we must make a fuss of the people that we can be with.
And you certainly are.
We're just deciding, whilst doing this, which cocktails we need.
Yep,
We have an aperitif necessity going on in here.
certainly
definitely.
do.
You want a Ricard?
I'm having a Ricard.
And I think we're gin and tonic.
And I'm having a G&T. Yes, please.
Does the cameraman get the aperitif? I wonder.
I think he does.
The onions have been cooked very slowly with some garlic.
And there's a very powerful and delicious smell of onion in this room. I wish you could all smell it. Now this is the mash that has been mashed up with a lot of double cream, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes.
Double cream, salt and pepper.
That's it. And now we will put some grated cheese on top.
It looks as though the pot washer is trying to make his way back into the kitchen due to rumours of a Ricard. Your pastis is here. You knew the cocktail trolley had arrived. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have cleared the cocktail trolley and we're just wheeling it to whichever room we're in the evenings. This makes me very happy. I especially like the fact that there is always a little candle on the cocktail trolley to show it's in operation.
Yes, like the taxis.
If the light's on someone's home. Oh, and we're trying the Helsinki gin.
Yes, as a gift.
Yeah, somebody very kindly sent that for us. Thank you. I'm looking forward to that.
Here you go.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
There you go.
Merci,
Like a spoon?
Philippe. Non, merci.
All right.
I have to say, we've got the dream team behind us whilst we're cooking. Here we are, we're cooking. We've got Philip on cocktails and Tonton Stephen, pot washer extraordinaire.
Cheers.
À ta santé. À
Cheers.
ta santé, ma chérie.
And for those of you who don't know what Ricard or pastis is, it's an aniseed flavoured drink that gets mixed with water and which my uncle cannot live without.
Comes from the south.
Absolutely, yes. Marseille.
My aunt has covered the entire dish with grated Emmental, and now we're going to add parmesan.
A layer of parmesan, yeah.
So you've suddenly become the mixologist of the evening.
I mean, it looks disgusting.
I wonder if it tastes disgusting. You've just added pineapple juice to Martini Rosso in a move that seems odd to the rest of us.
I think maybe it's like too much pineapple juice, or did it mix it well enough?
Oh, that's the problem. That's what the problem
I
is,
won't
yeah.
be tasting any of the martini. Half, which might not be the correct.
Gin.
I think we'll stick with our cocktail.
Most
Oh, no, sorry.
basic.
More martini going in. And that's going to fix it, is it?
Well, you have to try.
You have to try these things or no new cocktails would be born.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Totally right.
Really?
Very summery.
Is this going to warm me up?
No.
Just remind me of what I can't have. Remind me of balmy summer days.
Barbados. Yes.
Not bad, but I won't be stealing it from you. But not bad.
I think it needs something else, like mint or something.
Mint usually goes with everything, doesn't it?
Yeah.
With a similar colour.
That's actually one of my favourite things.
Lovely.
Beetroot.
As long as you don't taste of earth.
To add a little bit of moisture, whilst I'm putting the parmesan on, my aunt is adding just little dabs of the duck fat that was left over.
Are those the little dabs?
Little dabs, little duck fat dabs. But leaving enough for Christmas Day.
How is the Helsinki gin?
Delicious.
Is it good?
Very nice. Very nice. So now that's finished for me. So I'm going to do the salad. So next step, pop it in the oven for a good half an hour until it's nice, golden and crispy.
Because the great thing is every part of it is already cooked. The mashed
Exactly.
potato is cooked, the duck is cooked before you take it out of the tin.
Yeah.
Therefore, it just needs warming at the last minute.
Yes, that's right. And eat.
And
eat
eating,
afterwards.
eating. So this is a perfect dish to make in advance if you've got lots of guests coming. I'm so happy because I knew that we had saved all of these shells to serve the dish in, and I did not know where. And we've just found them in the back kitchen corridor underneath the shelving unit in a tin. And they were there. So in France, You can buy them in porcelain, and we have various versions of these. We have some bigger versions, but I think tonight we'll go for the real scallop shells.
Those are quite pretty.
They're really pretty, aren't they? They're such beautiful shells. And they're very often served in the shell in France.
So what you're saying is we'll be eating off Ariel's bra.
Yep. Of course you would go straight to that, wouldn't you? Yes. The Little Mermaid's bra serving dishes.
It's very versatile.
Some of them, these are also fake ones. They're rather lovely ones. And they're
Those
so
are nice.
similar to the original shells. Yes. The edge
earthenware, is
slightly
it
rough.
porcelain?
This is earthenware.
Have you been collecting them over the years?
Yes, yes. I always collect them when we have the dish. Choose some nice ones. You can buy them still in the shell.
That's what I mean.
We didn't do this time.
Okay.
This time we bought them not in the shell. And some are like this. We have several like this as well. Much deeper ones. This is useful if you want to make a more substantial dish. Porcelain ones like this.
But the shells are actually the ones that you've opened in the past and have kept.
Absolutely.
I like that idea.
This does bring so many wonderful memories because your grandmother, your mother's and my mother, used to make this dish 50 years ago and kept the shell forever.
Yes.
So every time we did coquilles Saint-Jacques, we had them in the shell.
So I'm
And it
carrying
brings
on. Family
wonderful
tradition.
memory. Yes, through you we carry on the family tradition.
And how does one make cookies Saint-Jacques?
Well, concentrate, Philip, because I am about to teach you.
All right.
Now, I'm just melting butter in a pan, quite a lot of butter, and then adding lots and lots and lots of chopped shallots. Let us not mess around.
shallots.
I don't want to brown the shallots at all. I just want to sweat the shallots. I want them to be soft and not browned.
So what does sweating the shallots mean?
It means that the shallots get soft.
Oh, okay.
And they become quite translucent. But not brown, not caramelized.
And you also needed wine, you said?
I will once these are prepared. Oh, thank you very much, my sous chef. Not only a photographer. I'll put that here.
Do you get glass with that or straw?
So I'm making a mixed salad to go with the meat. It will be green lettuce,
Yes.
tomatoes, peppers, fennel,
Oh, I love the way you just point to Tonton Stephen. Fennel.
mushroom and avocado.
Oh, that's going to be
And on the
delicious.
side I will make a little beetroot salad as well with garlic and parsley.
Oh, I'm glad you're putting the beetroot on the side. I'm delighted to hear it.
You don't like
You
beetroot?
love it.
Yeah, it's my favorite. One of my favorite vegetables.
Yeah, no, I'm not a massive fan. I'll have some, but I'm glad it's not mixed
So
in
what
with
is your
everything
favorite
else.
vegetable? Do you have one? Onion doesn't
Everything,
count.
no, everything beginning with an A. Asparagus, aubergine,
Okay.
artichoke, avocado, which technically is a fruit. So all the A's. The shallots are ready now, so I'm going to add the wine. I have to bring this up to a simmer. Now I'm preparing the scallops. So I'm taking off the little black bit. So we're putting to one side, that's to throw away. I'm also removing the coral, these orange parts, and later, if we have time, we'll probably have them on toast. They're really good on toast, but we don't use them in this dish. So I'm just putting the scallops aside here.
Is this the dish that Ivo gave you?
Yes, from the Chateau de Saint-Chartier. It's a Catalonian dish. I love it.
It's beautiful.
We've got the wine up to a simmer, and now we're just cooking the shallots for 1 minute. Halfway through that time, we will turn them over.
It does smell really nice.
It does, doesn't it? All that butter and shallots, delicious scallop juice, yum. Okay, now I'm taking them out. They are cooked. And they're going to be grilled again at the last minute. So they will get cooked a little bit more. But we need to carry on working on this delicious wine and shallot. We're going to reduce it so that we just have very little wine left in there, and then we're going to add some cream. Now this is the point that we want to get to, where almost all of the wine has evaporated. And now we add a lot of cream. I can't give you a more exact measurement than that, just a lot of cream. And add salt and pepper to taste.
And that's the sauce for over the scallops.
No, that's the sauce for under the scallops.
Oh.
We'll put that first, then a scallop or two, And then we're going to put something else on top.
And what is that?
You'll see. As I said, you have to season to taste. Now, some people like to taste with a spoon, but I'm in France, so I always taste with bread. Perfect. I've set all of that aside, and now I'm melting a lot of butter, a great deal of butter. And here we have some garlic. I'm just going to put a little bit of garlic in with the parsley and mix that all together. That should do. And I'm going to add the melted butter to this with breadcrumbs.
A bit of breadcrumbs, you said?
A bit of breadcrumbs.
A packet.
Pack of breadcrumbs, yes. I'm going to add all of this to the melted butter. Usually I make my own breadcrumbs with the old bread that we've got here, but we've made our lives easy today. We've bought breadcrumbs. Putting all of this, lots of parsley, garlic, breadcrumbs, yummy goodness. I might have to add a little bit more butter. We'll see how that goes.
More butter?
Oh, you never know.
Oh, in the meantime, you see, your aunt has made lovely salads.
Oh, they're beautiful. My grandmother was an excellent cook, wasn't she, Tatiana?
She was absolutely a natural cook.
I remember even in her late 80s, when she was here, she said, well, I think we should have a soupe aux choux.
Soupe aux choux,
Which is cabbage soup, which sounds simple. It's not simple. It involved her sourcing through every butcher's because she wouldn't make it until she had the neck of a goose. She would not move forward with the recipe without the neck of a goose and various other parts of a goose as well. And it was so delicious. You have the cabbage soup, but then you have things stuffed in cabbage. You have the meat that was cooked with the cabbage. It's a whole multi-course meal. It's so delicious.
She was amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I never saw her with a recipe. Never.
Which is what I say, a natural cook.
Yes. I put the oven on for our duck parmentier, or shepherd's pie with duck. And on the other side, I have heated the grill. And these only need to be cooked for 3 minutes once the grill is hot. So first, put a little bit of the cream and shallot mixture in each shell. On top of our shallots and cream, we're putting 2 shallots per person. Sometimes people only put 1 shallot per person, but I've gone a little bit crazy because it's Christmas. And if you want to go really wild, and there's only a couple of you, 3 shallots. And now we're just going to put the topping onto each one.
Not for you.
I know,
Amelia,
I've got a great friend.
No.
Truly, I have a great friend here. So because we have the corals and we have a bit of spare parsley and garlic, I'm just going to make a little treat for everyone who's in the kitchen. We're warming these through. We're going to add some capers, squeeze of lemon juice.
In the pan, Steph.
Straight into the pan, but sadly the pip went in as well. Now I'm being the guinea pig. Well, actually everyone over there is being a guinea pig because Philip has persuaded other actual humans to try his new cocktail.
It's very good with rum. But now I'm trying something else with bourbon. For Philippe, it was too sweet for him.
Okay. Yes, the martini.
Well, we don't leave tomorrow, so...
Would you like
A
one?
little bit more olive oil.
Yes, please.
So can I just say that Philippe has come up with the most fantastic idea,
Do it exactly like this, Phil.
All right.
which is to use this, which is just the coral, some capers, lemon juice, a little bit of the breadcrumbs with the parsley and the garlic, and use that as a pasta sauce.
You should definitely do that.
Yeah, and you said to add olives.
That's all, and some more olive oil,
A bit
maybe?
more olive oil, yes.
It tastes like a very good Italian pasta sauce.
Yes, it tastes
Very
like
well
a
done.
very good Italian thing. I don't mind what the end of that sentence is. The beginning of the sentence is so good that I'm on high for the rest of the night.
Thank you.
Here we go. Dig in, everybody, and let me know what you think.
And bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Buon appetito.
You pass it to this, Stephen.
Yes, you.
We'll have to see how you eat it. How you? Oh, just like that.
Absolutely delicious. Really, really nice.
How is it?
Delicious.
Gone.
It's very good.
Really?
Me too, Amory. It's already gone.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Who would like some of my aunt's confit de canard hachis parmentier?
Actually, because she made it, I think she should receive some first.
Tatinette.
Really fair.
I like you thinking, Curtis.
Thank you very much.
Tatinette, merci. It was such fun being in the kitchen with you.
It was
Fantastic. And Tonton Stephen, we couldn't have done it without you.
Third cookbook washer.
Yeah, third bottle washer, all without the cocktail master.
Oh, thank you for the
Cheers, everyone. Cheers.
Cheers.
And merry Advent.